What's up, my people? Good afternoon, everybody. It's Monday, February 26th. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. This No Doug Zone episode is sponsored by Match Bout. Follow Match Bout, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Match Bout, the best sponsorship in the land. Peace and blessings, my people. I apologize. I changed the time on two different times because I actually was in here doing some things in the house and I kind of messed the time up. And I know I was originally for 3:15 and then I did 4:05. I thought I was gonna have it and I didn't want to do what I was doing. I didn't want to do a half job. So I said, let me come on. I owe this to my people. And I apologize, y'all. Some people might have been coming through here, probably waiting on me, dip, figured something happened. I really apologize. No, when you think you got time, but if I would have came back to my house and did what I was supposed to did in time, this wouldn't be a conversation. But that's what happens when you find yourself in the mix of trying to do more than one thing. So it kind of put me in a bad space. But it's all good. We here now, you know what I mean? Thank God. God is good all the time. All the time he's good. Of course you see me earlier. Also I also was at the gym, so I had a lot going on. Give me a second, y'all. Oh my God, what's up? She don't want to deal with herself right now. What's up, y'all? So, of course, y'all see what the thumbnail is. It's fight week for Amanda Serrano. So we're gonna get into Amanda today. Let me finish sending these invites out. Give me a second. All right, y'all. So of course, like I said, we're doing Amanda Serrano today. Apologize for being so late, but I had to take care of the house. There were some things I had to move around and do. And plus, I was outside. So we're going to get into it. Let's do it. Newcomers, regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. James, what's up? Jeff Spark, what's up? All right, y'all. Still early, so we let some people get in first. Yeah. Appreciate you. Smash that like button on your way in, y'all. Now, right now, the biggest topic that's going on right now is Canelo leaving PBC. You know, like I said, y'all find something, y'all take it, y'all run with it, and that's cool. But I don't give a damn what he does. We more interested in the way he's signing to, the way he going versus who he's fighting. I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't understand how. I just don't get y'all. It's fight week. Y'all rather talk about something that's not really irrelevant. But I'm gonna give Miss Amanda her flowers. So if y'all not willing to do that, then I already know what type of timing y'all on. And I'm not on that type of timing, and neither do I have time for that. I mean, she deserves her flowers. She's not the only woman that deserves their flowers, but she deserves her flowers. So over here is where she's going to get it. DP Rocker, what's up? So of course you know we have Amanda this week. I believe she's fighting out in Puerto Rico. And she doesn't want a 2 minute round. She wants 3 minutes. Amanda is amazing. I think what she's doing is great. She has a standard and she's gonna stay by it. I can't get mad at her about it.
Yo,
My man Brett,
what's going on, family?
boy, you a busy man. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Oh nah, I'm still at work, man, ready to clock out.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I say I want to be like you when I grow up.
Right. What's going on
You
though?
at you at work chasing that paper. I can't get mad at it. I can't get
Mm,
mad at when I see my brothers getting that paper.
yep.
Nothing, man. I'm late, man. Two times. The 3:15 got canceled. Then I had 4:05. You know how when you're doing something and you think you got enough time to do it?
Right.
Sometimes I find myself trying to do too much at one time, steady just sitting back and just saying, take care of this one thing and then do. But you know, it happens like that. The timing gets the best of us, and that's what happened with me. But it's all good, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we here now, so we're gonna get into it. Um, I know this week might not be a big week of boxing, but I always try to get back to when it's fight week, trying to, show the fighter that's fighting that week some kind of respect, being that nobody else is going to do it. So we
Mm.
have Amanda Serrano, this week. It's in Puerto Rico, I believe. Give me your thoughts on Amanda Serrano and what do you feel about her and what does she mean to the women's division?
Shoot, she mean a lot to the women's division because she's like one of the big names other than Carissa Shields.
Hmm.
Yep. So the thing about it is she gotta she gotta come and dominate so she can outshine. If she outshines Jake Paul, it's going down, bruh. So she can get bigger fights. That's what we need. We need her to outshine Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yep, and she outside Jake Paul. It's over. You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
trying to I'm trying to get this dope avatar up so y'all can see it, man.
Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
You said you trying to get what now?
This avatar with me and Floyd Mayweather.
Is it a picture?
Yeah, it's a picture. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So you can see the box. So the boxing we on. We on. You see it? Look up, brother. Yeah. With
That's
Floyd.
you and Floyd?
Yeah, that's me and Floyd.
Yo, you must.
Yeah, that's me and Floyd. That
She
was
said.
like
Oh, I
five.
blocked. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, she needs all women support that love that sport. I like her a lot. I'm sorry. I gotta let me hide this person. I don't see this person with a picture. So, but I'm sorry.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
apologize. I
Yeah, you know
apologize
I
for whoever you are, but whoever you are, you need a picture. You come on here and got to get some type of picture or something because I don't play that.
right, right. Nah, she that's what I'm saying, man. The girl is tough,
Yeah.
but this is the best
Oh.
time to get her name big. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, hold on for a minute. Dom, Diamond, I'm sorry. I forgot you said you subscribed. I apologize, Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize. Yeah, that's Diamond. That's my girl. I apologize. Yo, Clarence,
I
how
know.
come boxing doesn't get as much TV time as other pro sports? They. What do you mean? Why you don't see it on TV?
Yeah, because
Well,
here's basically what she's saying is they need to throw more boxing. They need to because they don't throw enough boxing events. That's why. Yeah,
yeah.
they gotta pick it up on the boxing side, man.
Well, I think they did. They look like they were doing. They look. You correct me if I'm wrong. It looked like they were going somewhere when PBC was on Fox.
Right, right, right. They
They looked
was.
like and we
They
had
was.
somewhere we had because that I'm gonna tell you why that was big for a lot of people who didn't have cable,
Mm-hmm.
who they couldn't see a fight on pay-per-view, and sometimes you got to see a lot of top fighters on Fox on PBC. So you know what I mean. You like, damn, I get to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been pay-per-view, and I'm watching this on regular TV. This is
Right,
dope.
right,
And
right,
then somehow I don't know what ha- what happened between PBC and Fox, but next thing you know, they were Showtime, and now
right,
that relationship ended.
right.
Yeah, I don't see no boxing matches as much. Um, you know, uh, that's been an issue, man, and that's something that I need to get into maybe about
Hey,
that.
did you
Ah,
send
Coach
it?
Ken, what's up?
Did you send a link to a couple people?
I
Sifu and
sent the
all
link
them.
to a couple. Yeah, I sent the link to a couple people. I just don't know what people's schedules
Oh, right, right, right,
are
right.
like. But yeah, I sent it to a couple people, man. I like the guy
Oh,
that you
okay.
had on
Oh,
earlier,
Mr.
man.
Sergio.
Man, that dude dope right there. And that's in me, I'm the type, it's hard for me just to like people off the rip,
Right.
but that dude is dope, man.
Yeah, my Hispanic brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a dope
yeah,
dude. Coach says, yo, he said networks are dying off. Um,
yeah. They are.
and that's what sucks, man. That's what sucks because remember what he was saying earlier when he was like how people just walk in the boxing. These people who have money, they just walk in and they can walk in and make a lot of change that would help
Right,
the sport, but they're not doing
right,
that. They're just causing more confusion than what it is already, and they're hurting the
right.
sport more than what it is. And that what kind of pisses me off because
Hmm.
for people like me who I've never boxed before, but even though I didn't box, I grew up loving the sport, and here it is. I found the way where I can get in where I fit in, but I'm willing to
Right,
learn it. But you got some people who are just coming in this shit, and then like I said earlier, they just causing a big distraction.
right. Cause it looked like it's going to the app more than anything. It's going to
Oh my
apps.
goodness, man!
Yep.
Look, let me tell you something. If apps are not the future already, then they are now.
Right. Right.
Because I'm
Because
trying to tell
I'm
you,
talking about you
in a
take
minute,
away
you're gonna be buying tickets off an app.
right. You take away Showtime and HBO. That's what boxing is known for, bro.
Let me tell you something. When I felt that HBO was coming to an end, I thought this is no joke. I said boxing is over for boxing.
Right.
I
I
didn't
thought
think
that
nothing
too.
about I didn't think nothing about Showtime. All I thought about was HBO, and I said it's over. And it's crazy because I remember going to Miguel Cotto's his very last fight,
Mm-hmm.
uh, was against Saddam Ali,
Right.
uh, at the Garden, and it was crazy because I was hearing talks about it then. Hey man, HBO is going bye bye, and I'm like, "Man, HBO is
Right.
going
I
away."
said the same thing, bro. Bye
I
bye
said,
for
man,
real.
y'all say anything, man, with these rumors, and then here it is. I think like a year later, whoop. I'm like, damn. They were they were dead serious about it going away. UFC started that domino effect. Also, now you can fight both without having boxing skills. Yeah, it's a lot of people coming into yeah. A lot of UFC people are, man, forget that. I ain't making no money over here. I'm going to box.
Right.
I'm going to box. I need to talk to Eddie. I need to talk to Oscar. I need to talk to somebody. It's but it's like I said, boxing is one big ass circus, man.
Yeah. But the promoters are starting to get pathetic though, bro.
I think the promoters are trying to do their best now. Like, and I remember Bob Arum said this a while back when he was like, we have to be careful with what we do and certain business moves we make because it could affect us. And he wasn't saying far as top rank, he was saying it could affect all of us
Right.
as promoters. And it made a lot of sense. But I see that, they're really trying to come together and do something like that. I see it. I see it. Seeing Eddie have a conversation with Bob Arum, I see that they're really trying to make something happen. They are.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is can we make it happen? It sounds good when everybody's in the picture together, but can we
Right.
do it? You know what I'm saying? That picture don't mean nothing to me. Can we make this happen? Because
Right.
I'm telling you, a year or two from now, maybe 3 years, if we are not careful, boxing is not. It's just not going to be. It'll be here because it can't go anywhere. But who's going to be interested?
Right. What you got? What is it? Eddie Hearns is Matchroom, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you got Oscar De La Hoya, and that's Golden Boy.
Yes.
Then you got Floyd Mayweather Promotions. Then you
Yeah.
got
Oh, damn, I forgot about Floyd.
then you
Damn, I
got
forgot
Don
about him.
King. You got Don King. Then
Um,
you got who else you
do
got?
we? I mean, do we still count him? As far as when it comes to the big fights, do we still? Because it seemed like they keep him out of the loop.
Right. So who the major ones then? Who would you say the major ones was?
Just ones you named. This is Bob Arum to me stands over all of them. If you
I
ask
thought
me,
Al do. I thought Al do.
I because we don't, I guess because we never hear a conversation from Al or we don't see him. I be forgetting to throw Al in there sometimes because we don't never hear from Al. Al is low key,
Right.
but I would say Al is, but
Right.
it's kind of hard because you have a lot of people dipping out on Al too. If
Right.
you pay attention, and a lot of them are dipping out, and and it seems like a lot of them are going to. I have to give Eddie Hearn some type of props because one thing I could say is that he gets people. I don't know how he does it. He gets people to come over there the way he's at.
Yeah, I'm
When I
not giving
see,
Eddie Hearns props.
I mean, I mean, far as I don't know how he does it, but he does it. But just know that you sign your rights away when you end up over there with him, because he's not ashamed to
Right.
tell you that he owns you.
Right.
um, but yeah, I mean, but it's it's difficult, and it's enough room in this sport for new promoters. It's enough room. It's enough room in this sport.
Facts.
And the problem is we got all these janky ass promoters. Like I said before, they just walking in and they causing a ruckus. A lot of them don't care.
They don't.
Some of them never boxed before. Some of them just been around the sport, and they causing ruckus. And this is the reason why I told you. I said, look, man, I want to be a promoter. I want to be a matchmaker, but I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn to do it the right way, or I'm not going to do it at all, because that's the problem. People are not willing to take their time. They're just walking in like, well, I want to be a matchmaker and a promoter. And, I've been around the sport 30 or 40 years. So, I could do it. And I got the money. A lot of these dudes are walking in with they got that kind of bread. Some walking in here with that Jake Paul bread, and some of them can make certain things happen.
They can.
But that doesn't give you a right to come in and cause a ruckus, though.
Right. But
You know what I'm saying?
How that go, bro. You know that's how that goes. That money talks.
Money talks, but that's what's so sad, because steady us just saying, I don't give a damn how much money you got. Get out of here. We don't.
But see, they
we don't do that.
They should have did the Saudis like that. No, for real. That's why I keep saying the Saudis.
Hell, you stupid.
That's why I keep saying the Saudis.
Yeah, the Saudis, man. I mean, I'm not too mad with them, because if you can get certain things done that we can't get over here, but what pisses me off, I don't get mad with the Saudis. I get mad with over here, because I'm like, it's certain fights y'all should get made. Why should they have to come over here and do that? What's wrong with y'all? We could have been had Bivol and Better Beef.
Right, that's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? It's certain, like, let me tell you something. If they didn't make Crawford and Spence last year, that shit, they probably would have took them over there to make it.
Yep. That's a fact.
And I felt like we only got that because they already knew that Showtime was parting ways with PBC. Mm-hmm. What happens in Saudi if you lose? Just asking. If you lose, you still get paid. I mean, you lose, they ain't gonna chop your head off. Like, it ain't that type of time over there. If you lose, you lose. You see Wilder lost. He's still left with his life. It's boxing is a win and lose sport. If you lose, you lose. I mean, you lose and still getting paid, but the real people that lose is the one who lost the bet. You know what I'm saying? You got people that get so deep in the betting and so much into the sport. Somebody is crazy enough to bet their house.
Right.
People are sick like that. I bet my car, I bet my house, I bet all my savings. Shit, a boxer, he all right, because he's still gonna get paid. Rather if it's 2 or 3 million, he's still gonna get paid. He'll be all right. But for us, like one of us betting that don't have it like that, and we putting up our house, shit. Now, well, nowadays no one cares about any fight and stuff. They don't want money. Well, no, they want money, but Sebastian, the problem is they want money, but they want it the easy way.
Yep.
They want it the easy way. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but this shit always happens when I get on here with Brett.
Don't blame it on me.
No, this happens when I get on with you because you make me get so deep into it. He said, what he said? He said, they just want money. Oh, yeah, you did say that, Bastion. I'm sorry. Like dude today leaving Al Heyman. I say dude because I'm tired of saying his name. Dude leaving Al Heyman.
Right.
Dude's leaving Al Heyman, right? You can easily get what they're giving you, but it's like, all right, they ain't giving me his, or they giving me the money, but you ain't giving me the opponent I want. Yo, I'm going over here. People want it easy. They want it easy. I'm telling you, it's damn near like wrestling in boxing now.
It is.
The shit is scripted.
It definitely is. But
it's like wrestling.
But the sad thing about it is, it's like somebody from the outside looking at our sport, basically saying these guys ain't putting the best fights together, and we have the resources to do it I wish they'd be like, yeah, y'all got the resource to do it, but keep it in the United States. But they want to be entertained over there. That's the
Yeah.
difference. Yeah, they want to be entertained over there. I'm like, dang, Saudis, I know y'all putting the best fights together. Why don't y'all just let us keep the fight? Y'all gonna make the money anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it ain't about the money because that's why they can pay.
You know, I'm saying this because I don't hear nobody else saying it. Everybody's too busy nut hugging when it comes to this sport. If we are not careful in the next 2 years, I'm trying to tell y'all gonna be watching boxing in the damn parking lot. You're gonna be watching two drunk ass dudes coming out of a bar with gloves on their hands.
You stupid.
If y'all not careful, if you're
Hey, so
not careful,
did you read up on dude for leaving PBC?
no, I didn't even. I'm not even. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
that
know it's a
entertaining.
lot of video. I know there's a lot of videos on it now, and a lot of people feeling some kind of way about it.
Right. But you know your boy left PBC too though. And I didn't even know he was on PBC. Terrence Crawford is a free agent now. He took a one year deal on PBC. I didn't even know that. Terrence
I
Crawford
didn't.
signed a 1 year deal to fight to fight Earl Spence. And after that, he just came a free agent today.
Did he have that deal to fight anybody else, or was just Spence a
No,
part of that deal?
just Spence was a one fight deal.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you on my true feelings about him. Unless he's going to 54 to go up there and take over, his services is no longer needed.
Right, right. What you say? Oh,
At 54, you got Erickson Lubin, you got Brian Castano, you got Brian Mendoza.
right,
And so if we, I'm not going to sit here and entertain no Jamel Charlo. That might not happen. So if you're not going up there to go get any of those names at 54, then I'm gonna tell you like they'll tell you at work, your services are no
no,
longer needed. And that's not just for him. That's for a lot of these guys.
right, right,
For a lot of these guys, where that's anywhere from 32 to 36 years old. After a while, because y'all keep acting like y'all gonna be around another 5 years in the sport.
right,
Like it's not happening. So
right,
your services are no longer needed. Now I would love to see him stay around. Now, don't get it
right,
twisted. I have nothing against him. People keep talking about, oh, you're mad at him because he beat Spence. No, the fuck, I'm not, because I was a fan of both of them.
right. But
So
see, I
when that
wasn't.
fight happened, I didn't
But
go
see,
for
I
neither
was
one of
going.
them.
But see, I tell the truth. I was going for Spence though.
I wasn't going for neither one because I didn't know what was gonna happen. It's
Right.
hard to pick one when you got two undefeated. It's
Uh-huh.
hard because I'm sitting there like, oh man, you know what? I can't pick. I'm just gonna fall back. You know why? Because
Right.
people made it seem like, all right, I know y'all like you supposed to be talking about Amanda. I'm gonna get back to her. Just hold on for a second. Let me and my man Brett rock for a second. The problem is that we waited so long for this. So
Right.
and people act like you had to pick a side, like you were joining the Bloods and Crips.
Right.
Like you had to pick a side. I'm like, nobody give a damn about picking no side. Won't y'all just shut up and be glad that the fight is here? No, man, you gotta pick a side. I don't have to do a damn thing. Show me a
Yeah.
rule book that says I have to pick a side.
Yeah, they did. They did get on you for that. I remember that.
Like I'm not just saying just me, but I know it was happening in other channels, and I'm like, y'all tripping. Y'all don't work for these fighters. Shut up and just sit back and enjoy it and be fans. And stop telling people that they gotta pick. I ain't got to pick nothing. Well, if
Cause
you
see, that's
could pick who, if you could pick, who would you pick? No, we not doing that because that. I hate when they do that
right.
because you still
Right.
trying to tell me like I gotta pick a side. I don't never
Right.
have to pick no side, bro. I don't have to do that. Not when it's two guys that I like. All
Right. Yeah.
out. I do it in amateur boxing, even with amateurs. I take two amateurs that I know fighting, and I go, oh my god, they really fighting. But
Right.
I don't sit there and pick one side. I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it. So what do? I sit back and I let them do what they do. Whoever the winner is, I look at the both of them. Yeah, he beat you, but you know what? You still a winner, my guy, because
Right.
everybody can't get in here and box. So I take pictures with them at the end of the fight to show both love. Like, hey, both of y'all winners in my book. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
but with these, it's something
No,
about
here's you.
boxing.
But the real reason they wanted you to pick a side because they could. Whoever lost, they could have came at you. That's what they was doing. That you know that.
You know what? And I don't know if people think I'm stupid or I just started watching boxing yesterday. That's how
Right.
life goes, period. That's not even just with boxing. That's in life, period. They want you to pick something. It happens in
Yeah.
basketball, baseball, any of that, so they can hit you with I told you so shit.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I'm not gonna give you Chris, what's up?
That,
What's up? What's up, man? What's up,
that's
man?
what that's what it was. They was like, man, he need to pick a side, bro.
Hey, tell Tiger Johnson, tell my man Tiger I said what's up, man. Looking forward to him coming back to New York, man. Looking forward to you too. I gotta call you, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, they wanted you to
I,
pick a side, bro.
and
Pick
I
a
ain't doing
side,
all
you
that.
can.
I ain't doing all that, but yo, Brett, you've been around in this YouTube shit long enough. You see, I ain't falling for that. I'm not
Right.
falling for that because, like you said, as soon as you pick a side, then they coming on here steady. Them just saying after the fight, they'll fight, my man. They come on here acting like a bunch of girls.
Right.
They come on
Hey,
here with the fighter's face on their t-shirt, acting stupid. Like I'm not doing all. Don't ever ask me to pick a side because I don't. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't have to pick a side. So when that was going on,
6 o'clock.
I didn't have time to worry about that. I just
No,
wanted them.
10:30.
I got some big news for you.
Yeah, 10:30 to 6.
Okay, okay. Okay. You got some big. You know I like news, bro. You know I like news. You got some news for me. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up after this. You know I like news. There's nothing more I like than news. But yeah, that's. I just don't want. I don't want to see this. Quee, what's up, sis? I don't want to see this sport go down the drain.
That nigga said Erickson Lubin.
Who?
No, I'm saying when you were saying
Oh, when
Eric.
I was just naming some people at
Oh,
54,
okay,
not
yeah, with
saying that
54.
one.
My bad, my bad. I
I
don't
was,
even know
yeah,
why.
at 54, I was naming some
Yeah,
people that I would want to see butt in their wit. And it's like, if that's not going to happen, then respectfully, your services are no longer needed. But that's
right,
not me disrespecting him because I'll tell that
right,
to any fighter. Hey, Earl, if Earl, it's the same thing with Earl. When you go to
right.
54, we need to see that happen. If that don't happen, then respectfully, it's been
Right.
real.
Facts.
Yo, what's going on, bro? My bro came through here. Oh man, I'm winning now. My brother that came through here, man. I appreciate it. Bet don't no, I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna call you soon as when my live end. I got you. So same thing with Earl, and that's what I like about me because Brett, I could be fair. Now this is where
Right,
you know a fanboy. Where you know what? Now Earl, on the other hand, Earl got to do something. You can't say one fighter got to not do nothing, but say the other. That's when you could tell a fanboy.
yeah, you
You
can.
got to keep the same energy with both fighters. You can't just do
Right,
that one. And a lot of these sucker dudes do that. Well, he ain't got to do that, but he got to do that. Like, how you gonna say that, bro? You tripping?
right, right,
You can't
right,
tell me that Adrian Broner got to go through this, but then Mikey Garcia ain't got to do that. What? You can't do that, bro.
right,
That's favoritism like a
right.
mother, man. Like, you can't. You got to keep it fair
Hell
with
no.
everybody, bro.
Gotta keep it fair.
You got to keep it fair, man. And you know what I'm saying? And I understand that boxing is not a fair sport because that's the first thing people will tell you. It's not fair. It's never been fair. But you got to make it
Right,
make sense. You got to make it make sense because this is the reason why people are walking off the street and they're coming into the sport and they're causing a big distraction.
and that's
That's why I don't get into these. Yeah. That's why I don't need the queen because um people cause a big distraction.
yep.
And far as me picking sides and all that, people will do anything just to try to get to you or get under your skin. That's why I'd be like, nah, I'm not. Last 2 years, I
But
learned not to let a dude do that, get under my skin. It's like, look, bro, we ain't even about to have this
right, but
conversation.
it's always on these media platforms where people feel like what they're saying is right because they're on their platform. Not you per se, but I'm just saying keep it 100. If you feel like somebody is not doing, if they're not picking somebody in the fight, just let them be. You can't make somebody pick somebody. They can like one or the other. You feel me? It
And
don't
that's one
matter.
thing.
They don't
And
have to
that's one
pick them
thing
in
I
the
never.
fight.
And that's one thing I never try to do because you on my show. It's
Right,
what I say goes. You know me, Brett. I always try to be as fair as I can, brother.
right.
I never would like to. I would never. She said McLean stole my mother's car. BBO's an ass. No, man, that brother's cool. So I always want to be fair, and this is why people come and they deal with me, not because I'm the
Right,
shit or I'm that guy or you gotta come see me. No, it's because I'm fair and I like to give brothers a voice, man. Like, but
right.
some people, some people treat this boxing like it's the last thing on earth, and I'll go, yo, bro,
Yeah, they do.
relax. It's gonna be
They do.
okay, bro.
They do.
Go for whatever fighter you want. Yeah, Quee, it's like Brett just said, and I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of it the way he just put it. They want you to pick a side, so when your fighter lose, they finna rub it up in your face. But the
Yep.
sadder thing about it is even when your fighter win, they gonna make up excuses.
Right.
Referee cheated, they stopped the fight too quick. You forgot he injured his hand in training camp, so that played a role. Here we go. So either way you look at it, win or lose, and these dudes think they slick, but you got people who constantly fall for it.
Yeah,
What
you
you
do.
just said, Brett, people fall for that, and they'll go pick a side. And when something go wrong, here we goes. The fight. It ain't even been an hour since the fight ended, and already people are on the panels at 1, 2 o'clock in the
Yep.
morning going bonkers. 3 o'clock in the morning, we screaming to the top of our lungs.
Yeah,
I
you
wish.
already
I,
know.
I wish. I. That's why I be telling dudes, yo, you coming on after? Hell no. I used to do that. I stopped doing that. 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a beautiful woman I'm laying next to. What the hell I look like? I could easily do it if I want, if people knew how to have conversations. But at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not about to be yelling and screaming at you. You ain't about to be yelling and screaming at me. Not no 3 o'clock in the morning. I
Hey, but
got
here's the thing. You know that's a content builder too, though, bruh. So that's why they want somebody to get up on their platform and start yelling, because they know that's gonna draw attention to the page. The algorithm gonna pick that up. That's
check
why I
this
don't
out,
get into
bro.
that. Yeah, that's why I
Check
don't
this
get into
out.
that.
If you decide that you want to go out and prostitute, hey, that's your business.
Right, right,
Don't
right,
ask Don't ask me to come and don't ask me to be a part of it, man. Because I
right,
know controversy sells, but
right.
sometimes we go over the limit.
Facts.
As brothers, as black men, especially, my number
Right,
one thing as black men, we do not have to be getting on here acting ignorant and talking crazy to each other to get the public's attention.
right,
If watching a show like this right here that I'm doing is boring to people, and then
right,
they're entertained because I'm not cursing at you, you're not cursing at me, or it's certain guests I'm not on here, or you might not like what I'm saying, then this
right,
channel ain't for you. I tell people two things. Your ass can unsubscribe to me and you never have to watch me. And I'm
right.
okay with it. But I'm not going to sell myself to the devil just
For
to,
content, yeah, for
yeah,
content though,
yeah,
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, for content, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do
Yeah,
it
just for
because
content.
before I do that and I embarrass myself, Brett, I'll let all this go and never do it again.
Right, just for
I'll
content.
just never do it again because you know why? Years from now, we have to look at these videos. We have kids.
Right,
We'll have grandchildren that go back and they look at these videos. Now, how do
right.
you explain to your child about some of the ways you was at? You know what, man? That they just pissed daddy off that night, or
Right,
daddy had a lot to drink.
right,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, we can't. Ain't nobody about to be yelling at me. Like, I'm much. No, no, no. Right, right. This is what I be talking about. Not me,
right.
bro. That yelling, I'm not even with all that. You have not the BBO boxing yet. Sick in my head because I'm black.
Oh
BBO,
yeah,
you
I'm
know what?
not like I
You
like
know
I
what,
said.
BBO? You right. You came over
I'm
to
not.
where I'm at.
But
You
see,
came over to where I'm at, and I'm gonna come to where you at, BBO. I got you because you did come over here and support me. I got you, big bro. I promise you.
right.
Go
But
ahead,
see,
Brett.
yeah, I said so. You got a YouTube channel. So you can get that off. See, I don't have a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You can
I
tell
don't
how.
know why you. I don't know why you don't, because you're very knowledgeable, and a lot of people know you. So, hey,
Right.
listen, you need to. You need
Right.
to, because
And you
because
the third,
what I
person that
what I
said that
what
too.
listen, what I love about you is that you're not just boxing. You can have a conversation about relationships. I see a lot of your videos and I go, this dude could
Hmm?
talk about whatever the hell it is that he wants to.
Right. Right. Right.
And the
I
women would love it because you like to give advice to women,
yeah.
and then also take it. So you know what your YouTuber look like?
Oh
You
yeah,
can
it
get the
might look
women.
crazy. You right. You right. It
It's
might
gonna
look
look
crazy.
bonkers because now what you doing is, what I have to do is connect my YouTube channel with my Instagram. If you
Right.
connect that so everybody from Instagram follows you on here, yo, your joint is gonna look crazy. Like I
Right.
seen the women that you got on it, it would be bonkers.
Right.
It would be
Right.
bonkers, and then you can sit
Right.
there and be like, well, today we ain't doing relationships, we doing boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And look,
Right.
some of the ladies might start following it because ladies get into boxing. They might not know what the hell's going on, but
But they get
you
into
start
it.
telling them
Right.
about certain fighters, and then they get hooked onto it. It can happen.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's very respectful. This is my man Brett. Yeah, he's always been respectful.
Oh
If
yeah, no
there's
dis.
ever
Yeah, I ain't disrespecting nobody.
if there's ever a time he got to get disrespectful, you done said something.
Right. Or I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
gonna calm
before he
down.
lets you get him out of pocket, he just going like, get off. You know what? I'm gonna come back another time. And that's
Right.
what it is. Versus you putting on this entertainment, going back and forth. Brett is the Keith Sweat of social media.
Girl,
He called you Keith Sweat of social media.
that's
Yo,
funny.
BBO is an idiot, man. But
Yeah.
but yeah, man. I
But no,
mean,
here I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this though.
yeah.
Fighters need to fight each other. We understand it's high risk, no reward, but that's what it should be to show a true champion anyway. You know what I'm saying? So these fighters need to get in and stop basing everything off a dollar bill, even though it's part of the business. But they need to fight each other, man.
You know what I'm afraid of? I'm
Cause
afraid of somebody.
I don't think we're gonna be able to top. We ain't gonna top last year, bro. That's
No,
gonna be tough to top
what I'm
last year.
afraid is somebody strong-minded like me or you or somebody else out there that says if I had the opportunity, I would come in boxing and change this and change that. They don't want change. So somebody like me and you, they'll try
Right,
to get us the hell up out of there. They'll blackball us. They'll try to get us
right,
out because they comfortable with the way
right,
things are. Abdul Mulek,
right.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you, O. I got you too. Yeah, they don't want to accept change. So that puts fear. Oh
Yep.
no, I don't like the way this Brett guy's moving. He might come in and change a lot of things and make it uncomfortable for us. And it's sad that it's sad for real. He might come in and make it real uncomfortable for us because now he's gonna make me fight all my mandatories. Or whoever my mandatory is, this dude is gonna make me fight him, and I really don't want to go that route. But he's gonna make me do it. Or stop fighting until fighters get better. Contracts can make money without. Um,
Mm,
I mean,
I don't like that
I
route.
mean, yeah, yeah, because guys
Yeah, I
is
don't like
already
that
at a
route.
point where guys are already at a point where if they already feel like they ain't getting the amount of money that they deserve, they're already exiting it out.
Yeah, they are.
They're already exiting it out. What you mean 3 million? Hell no, man. Hey,
Right.
10 million, that's the final offer.
And then for real, like I've been telling people, belts don't mean nothing right now.
Man, belts mean more in wrestling than they do in boxing.
Yeah, belts when they start bringing up belts and stuff like that, I'll be like, belts
It's,
don't mean nothing.
belts mean more in wrestling than we do in boxing now. Well, it
So
means more in amateur. It means more in amateur boxing than anything than it does professional because nobody cares about that. I don't get no damn
right,
about no belt. Um, People tell you that they want to stay busy and they want to stay active, but what they really saying is, yeah, I want to stay busy and active, long as there's people I know I could beat.
right. Bill Haney went live earlier, right?
And shit starting would end. These YouTube streets would be a lot better off. They would be.
Yeah, they would.
You right. You right. You right, Queen. And this is why I keep saying we have a responsibility.
Hmm.
People might get tired of me saying that, but I don't think people understand that we have a responsibility as content creators
That's a fact.
to push that. But it's hard to do that when you got people on the other side that's saying he ain't got to do that. Well,
Right,
what did he do to deserve this? He
right,
shouldn't have to fight his mandatory. He
right,
shouldn't have to do this. That man could take out 3 years if he want, and he could come back and jump the line. He
right,
don't have to do that. Like, it's kind of hard.
right,
It's hard. So when people like us speak about it, it's like, well, what makes you think y'all going to change anything? Bro, I ain't trying to change it. I'm just this is what we here for. If you're not going to speak the truth and you're not going to be a real content creator, then why are you on here, bro?
right, right,
Why are you on here? I
right,
refuse to do a half-ass job being a content creator. If it's something I don't know or understand, I don't mind asking somebody. I don't mind doing my homework on it. I don't mind calling Brett if it's something I don't know. I don't mind calling Quee. I don't
right,
mind calling certain people if I don't know something or if I need their opinion. But just to jump on here because I'm making myself look good because I'm worrying about subscribers. Man,
right.
let me tell you something. I ain't with it. I got 182, maybe 183 subscribers. I'm okay with that, bro. I'm not fit to be on here acting like a damn ass and pushing force. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not about to do that, man. To blend in with everybody else so I can feel like I'm somebody. I can't walk around and keep my head up knowing that I'm being a fake and a phony on here. I'm just not gonna do that.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And that's not the way to go. And I don't knock anybody else for how they do their job. But let me tell you something, man. Some of these people are real Hollywood actors on here, man. And then when they not on social media, oh my God, they're such family men.
Right.
But while they on here, they DMX all damn day. They screaming, they barking, putting another brother down to make themselves feel good.
Right. Hey, but now Bill Haney went live, right? So
Yeah.
every outlet jumped on Bill Haney's live. So
Mm-hmm.
Bill Haney was basically saying Dev is next because ain't nobody do what Dev did. He basically said that he was the A side and he took less money to go over there to fight somebody and defend his title twice. I said I feel that because it just to make boxing exciting.
You
Ain't
you you
nobody
know what
else did that.
you know what's sad? You know what's sad about this whole thing? No
Hmm.
matter how much he does, that man's never gonna still get credit. He would definitely go down as the best that ever did it, and he'll be a Hall of Famer. But the sad thing about it is, you can never mention Devin Haney's name without bringing up Tank or Shakur.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
That's
that's a
what makes
fact.
me sick because all three of their names are tied like they the damn Dipset and the Locks.
Yep, that's a
That's
fact.
the sad thing that you gotta. And people be like, "Well, until he fights either one of them, I don't give it. I'm not interested." And I go, "Well, damn, can we still at least give him some of the respect for some of the things he accomplished?" Nope, not till he fight Tank. I ain't giving him nothing. But I'm like, okay, are you keeping that same energy with Tank?
Right,
Come
right.
on, bro. Like y'all be tripping,
But you
man.
know,
Y'all the
but you
reason.
know why they ain't gonna get that same energy for Tank? Because Tank ain't out to fight for belts. He fighting for that payday, bruh.
Starting stuff like they stuff. Yeah, they do, Diamond. They do all the time, and it pisses me off because when you think of him and then you go, damn, well, you can't mention him without mentioning the other two, and it pisses
Right.
me off. And I go, well, why can't we mention the because they all tied together? I'm like, well, you got one guy that's at 40 and the other two at 35. Yeah, well, them other two need to go to 40 and go see him. Okay, he can go to 40 and he might not still see them, not because he don't want to, it's because the powers that be won't let it
Be
happen.
right. The business. That's what I keep telling people.
The powers that be, y'all fail to
Business.
realize that shit. Well, the promoters need to do something. Listen,
Man,
man. Look, 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 look,
Will
look, look,
talking
look.
till we blue in the face.
Man, we could talk them till they blue in the face. Listen, bro. The powers that be is not going to let it happen. So now let's just say if Shakur got to 40 and Tank got to 40, and all of a sudden Devin goes to 47. Y'all gonna call him a duck? Because the first thing y'all gonna say is those two came up there to see him and he ran.
Right.
No, bro, he ain't run.
Right.
He ain't run. What you want him to do? If the powers that be won't let it happen, why y'all think the Canelo and David Benavidez fight ain't happen? Because the powers that be ain't about to let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't about to let it happen. So what is a man supposed to do when the powers that be don't let it happen?
Right.
He wouldn't have went over there if it was a threat. Let's be real. And Bosa was a walking. Yeah, that's a fact. People still, people still gonna complain. So any way you look at it, let's stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? Crawford and Spenceport. Crawford and Spenceport. It's 2024. Y'all asses are still complaining. They need to run that. They need to run that back. Run what back? Earl could damn near see. Right. I don't know how true it is, so I'm not throwing no. But I don't know. But my thing is, run it back for what? If it was going to be ran back, if they would have ran it back already. And I'm not saying who's scared because I'm not in no position to do that. But if they were going to run it back, it would have got ran back. Obviously, somebody's not interested in running it back. And that's okay. But they gave us the first one. Take that and be happy. Right. But y'all ain't happy. Y'all steady finding reasons. Y'all like that. Yo, y'all are like that nagging baby mama that when you come home, she's going to find something to just complain about.
Because we definitely thought that wasn't going to happen. Everybody did. They was like, man, that ain't happening.
Man, look, P, look, man. I don't listen. I'm cool with what I saw in the first fight. They don't run it back. I'm fine with that. But I don't understand why these so-called fans be acting like they want to see these fighters end up in the wheelchair.
Right.
Now that's different if it's that in that contract. Yeah. If it's in the Queen, but if it's in the contract, run it back. But if it ain't in the contract and they don't run it back, I'm cool with that. But some of y'all act like y'all want to really see these fighters.
Because we definitely didn't get Paul Williams and Floyd Mayweather.
Everybody
wanted to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff was out the window, man.
You know what? I wanted to see it until I seen Paul Williams go to sleep by Sergio Martinez. I said, don't know about that one.
Sorry for that one. Right.
I said, well, Paul,
sorry for that one.
I said, sorry for that one, Paul. He's taking that. Yeah, Queen, I don't get it, man. So these are some of the things that we have to not have to deal with, but these are some of the things that come with boxing, and these complaining ass, whining ass dudes, they just irritate me. Mm-hmm. Darnell, Boom, what's up, Boom? They just find too much things to complain about, boy, and I'm just like, man, stop it, man. Stop it. Let's enjoy the sport. Let's get back to having fun. Let's get back to all of us being on one panel and everybody can talk and keep it respectful. But I know that's not going to happen because there's too much egos. Everybody got a controversy sell, so we can't be on here singing Kumbaya, my Lord. We can't do that.
Right.
It's not going to happen. There's just no way it's going to happen. Boxing seems like it's a point where it's doing everything but making the motherfucking fights. Yeah. Oh, they make certain fights.
Do you know how many times AK say this is a circus show? He say that all the time. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a clown show, bro.
It is. I said it. I think yesterday. I was like, it's a circus.
You got WWE. You know what I'm saying?
You got ECW.
Right. You know that was set. You know that was set up with Ryan and with Dev. That was set up.
I'm gonna see how they act tomorrow because I'm going to the press conference tomorrow. So I'm gonna see how they act. I'm gonna be at that press conference tomorrow. I'm gonna see how they act. And I ain't even talking about on camera. I ain't talking about on camera because everybody can act certain ways on, when they on camera. When them cameras is off, I want to see what's up. But even when the cameras is off, they still gonna be the same way because long as the media is there and we there, long as we hold our cameras up, There's gonna be some type of performance. I'm anxious to see Bill. I don't know why, but I'm because Bill's a character, man.
Yeah, he is.
Don't make people mad talking what stage. Yeah, yeah. Don't say yeah. Don't get into it. Hey, listen. If they want to do any stage shows, Broadway is right there.
Right.
Don't. We don't need no acting. If it's really a problem, then let's get to it. Yeah,
But
it's the craziness.
the fight was going to me. The fight was going to sell anyway. Like some people was going to buy that fight.
I
They was
think
going to get the
I
act. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
Ryan just had to show a different side of him because Ryan's going through some things. So deep
Right.
down inside, I don't know what that man's going through, but he's going through something. And I've came to the conclusion that it's not like these guys are not familiar with each other. They fought each
Right.
other in the amateur 6 times. They both from California. And so it's a history there. And here it is. We get ready to fight a 7th time, but first time is as professionals.
Yeah, I don't think Ryan feel like he get his just due as like an actual boxer. I don't
Man,
think he
not
get it.
after
I
that,
don't think he
especially
feel
not
like.
after that Tank. Not after Tank done cracked his ribs. He definitely didn't.
But see,
You know what I'm saying?
we can expect that with Tank though. You know what I'm saying? You can expect that with Tank.
Yeah. I never thought he was going in to beat Tank. I never thought that. I never thought
Yeah,
that. I knew.
expect that
You
with
talk
Tank.
about going for somebody. I was already going for Tank in that. I just didn't know what round it was gonna end in. But I
Right.
also wasn't surprised when I seen the round that it ended in, and when I seen the shot he got hit with, I was like, yeah. When people was like he was faking it, I said, no, we can't say
Right.
that. Because we see it from a different angle when we're at home.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't say that. You know what I mean? But when they slowed it down, I said, oh yeah, he got him in a good spot. He just had a delayed reaction.
Right.
It happens, man, and it was best that he didn't get up because had he would have got up, Tank would have did him dirty.
Right.
Tank would have did him real dirty. Tank probably would have put him out for a while,
Yeah.
but then he ended up being out for a while anyway. So it really didn't. It really didn't matter. But yeah, man. So we got Amanda this week, man. I'm glad to see Amanda. I'm gonna tell you this crazy thing about it. I remember before Alicia Baumgartner's her last 2 fights. I remember saying
Right.
that I wanted to see her. I wanted to see Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgartner get it on, and I would have thought
Right.
that was the route that
Mm-hmm.
Baumgartner would go, but Baumgartner ended up going the Carissa Shields route, and I'm like, okay. Out of all the people in the schoolyard, you
Right.
go pick the bully? Okay, this is different.
Right.
This is different. But I
Right.
wanted to see her and Amanda get it on, and I thought it would have been
Right.
great. And I'm not saying it's too late for them to get it on, but it seems like Baumgartner she has other plans. Why get in the ring? Ryan had
Yep.
no defense. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. Ryan just depends on his left, and that's it. And that's not gonna get him nowhere. And if you try that in there with Devin gonna tear his ass up. So he better come in there with some type of game plan because Devin ain't about to play with him. Just like Tank didn't play with him, Devin's not gonna play with him. But
Right.
it's gonna be interesting. But yeah. But
Man, I watched that fight again, right? And I'm like,
yeah.
Ryan, all you had to do is smother and grab. You the bigger guy, bruh. What's wrong with smothering and grabbing? Like, that's what it's there for.
I don't know if it's Tank opponents and he's smart to pick some of his opponents, and did he just know that some of them ain't got it like that, or
Right.
is he that damn good where it doesn't matter what you try, you will be unsuccessful against him? I don't know what it is because it
I'm
seemed
just
like
saying
all these
smother.
dudes. I don't know what it is. All these dudes are in there with him, and they seem like they either have a game plan or thought they had a game plan or whatever they worked on. But when they get in that ring with him, that shit go out the window. It might work for the first 3-4 rounds, and then there's
Mm-hmm.
always that round where Tank figures you out, or he just happens to catch you with something. Because I could tell by
Right.
the way he looks at his opponents, it's like he's trying to figure you out. And
Right.
then it's
Right.
always
Right.
that round where he gets you, and it seemed like once he gets you, he takes you out your comfort zone. kind of like in the fight too with him and Mario Barrios, Tank and
Right, but
Barrios.
Clarence, you gotta smother sometimes, bro. You have to.
Oh, this is what
You
I'm
have to
saying. I don't know
smother.
what it is
You know
about
what I
his
mean? You
opponents
got
that
to.
they don't do that. They don't grab him. They don't do anything. It seemed like after he tagged him once or twice, they're in Star Trek.
Right, because that's what I don't understand with Rolly. I said, Rolly, you big enough to grab this guy, but you lunging and you fell in and he just caught you.
This is what I'm saying, and it seemed
You
like it
can
happens to all of them, where they just get into the space where after getting cracked by him once or twice, their bodies is here, but they damn minds is up
right.
there in Star Trek.
You stupid. But
they
you
body,
can't but
they
when you
body.
when you reach when you reach like that, you gonna get wet.
Everybody fights walk straight. Yeah, everybody he does fight walk straight forward, and I wonder why is that? Maybe why he picks his opponents because he knows that. Maybe that's why.
But see,
Look,
he
a
know
lot of these
Dev and them
guys in boxing.
Dev and Shakur ain't gonna do that though.
See, that's why a lot of these guys pick and choose. Boxing is not a hard
Shut up,
sport to
nigga.
figure out if you're paying attention.
Right,
Understand? Guys pick and choose because they want somebody who's going to play their game. But if I
right.
get somebody on the opposite of that who don't want to play my game, this is going to be a long night.
Yes, it
Kind of
is.
like when Canelo went to pick Bivol, wasn't smart. Bivol
Right,
wasn't there to play Canelo's game. Oh, I'm not the
right,
rest of these dudes. I'm not the rest of these dudes.
right,
This is about to be a cherry pick that's gonna go wrong for you, bro. This ain't about to go the
right,
way you think it's gonna go. First of all, you're not finna come up to my division treating me like I'm Kovalev and
right,
just think you're gonna do what you want to do over here. All right, I'm gonna show
right,
you. I'm about to show you how this movie's about to go. And you see
right.
when it happened, it was like, oh, but this is what these dudes do. And as soon as these dudes lose a fight like that, they want to go back to being careful. Well,
Right, right,
I'm not taking. I'm not. Mm-mm. Seen what happened in the last fight. So you know what? Now I got to fight everybody who I got to fight guys who I can take full advantage of them. Uh, if I need them to walk straight forward to me or stand in the middle of the ring with me, that's the guy I need.
hmm,
I don't need the guy I got to chase around for 12 rounds. I don't want that guy. Because
right.
truth be told, Brett, I don't care how shaped these guys look like they in. A lot of their stamina is trash.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And you don't get to see it when they not boxing with somebody on their level. When they boxing
Right,
somebody that's not on their level, you don't really get to see what type of shape they're in because they make the
right.
fight look so simple. But then when they get in there with somebody in tip top shape, boy, they go
Yeah,
back to the corner, they leaning.
When Dev fought what's old boy's name? Who caught him and had him wobbling back to the corner?
Lenoris.
Man, listen. I said, dang, I ain't never seen Dev
Yeah.
look like that ever.
Yeah. Tank will pressure and throw punches. We all know Tank wanna wait and catch. Yo, yeah. Hey, listen, the way he caught. I know what y'all thinking right now. While we on this, I'm sorry, I have to because what's his name? Help me
Who,
out.
Rolly?
Who is the? No, not Rolly.
Leo Santa
The
Cruz?
way he called Leo Santa Cruz. How he just waited when Leo was on them ropes, and he just waited for. It seemed like he timed it, and he waited for the
Yeah,
moment.
he timed
And
the
I seen it
mistake.
when he went
Yep.
boom.
Yep, he timed the mistake.
He
But he
sent
making a
Leo
mistake,
Santa
bro.
Cruz head to Star Trek. He sent it all the way to Star. I seen his head go off and go up to the. Oh man, Crawford and Spence. I
But
watched
see, I
that
don't think
training.
Leo should have waited to fight Tank at like 135, not at 130. Leo could have put on more weight because he came from a 125 pounder.
Yeah, but it's crazy
He just took
because
the opportunity. He took the opportunity.
yeah, he took an
5 pounds
opportunity.
really,
Yeah, he took an
yeah,
opportunity.
5 pounds ain't really nothing bad, but bro, you
Sometimes
got
when you have an
destroyed.
opportunity, sometimes when you have an opportunity right there, you got to take it. Because if
Right,
not, you're gonna wish you did down the line, and you don't know. Sometimes taking opportunities leads you to bigger opportunities. So sometimes when
right.
something's right there, you got to take it. And then once you don't take it, then
It's
sometimes
gone, bro.
it'll put you in a bad position. But it was but yeah,
What about
he,
Matias? Like what everybody keeps saying, Matias, like he need to fight somebody.
Well, they keep saying he need to fight somebody, but the question is, it ain't that he don't want to fight nobody. Who wants him? Oh, it's only a small portion of people I've heard call his name.
Nah,
He
Dev
just,
said he'll fight him. Dev said
I
he'll
mean,
fight him.
he says. So after this, so my thing is this: if that's the case, then right after this, you should be going for him. Right after this, Ryan Garcia, you should be going for him. But if you're not gonna go for him, keep his name out your mouth, and that goes for all fighters. Let's stop calling each other out, saying I'll take him after this fight, and then all of a sudden you end up fighting the dude that worked down the block at the pizza shop.
Right, but you gotta give it to Dev. Dev busy though. Now that's
No, he's
one
busy. Listen,
fighter.
I'm not mad. I'm
He
not mad at
busy.
him. If that's the fight that he wants next, let's make it
Right.
happen. What I don't want, because this is where the media gets crazy. Don't put something out there, put a post up, put a flyer up saying all this and that.
Right.
Then all of a sudden the media take it and run with it. Because you know how we are. We'll take
Yeah,
that shit
that's
and
what.
be like,
Hey,
oh,
remember
we
because
next.
they made because I guess AB and Bill Haney was on live going back and forth, and
Yeah.
Bill was like, "Man, why don't you take that down? We ain't we ain't fighting you, AB." Like AB tried to make it happen. He tried to sneak his stuff in the sweepstakes. I said AB crazy.
Well, like I said, this is why I say boxing is rustling right now.
Yep, it is.
And it's sad
It is.
because you have some people who's trying to keep the sport alive. But the problem
Right.
is it's not enough strong people to keep it alive because nobody wants this shit to go back to what it used to be. And of course, it'll never
No, they
happen
don't.
because times have
They don't.
changed. You can't.
They don't.
But
They don't.
you have to get some type of control.
Mhm.
Nobody wants control. Everybody's
Right.
comfortable with the way things
Right.
are.
Right.
They're comfortable. Hey, if I could avoid the best, I could sit here and tell you all day I want to be in the best fights. What I'm really saying is I want the best paydays.
Right. That's what it is.
Long as I
Terrence,
ain't got to
if
go through a whole lot of, I don't want to have to go.
Just imagine if you was a promoter, right? And I
Yeah.
signed for you like 3 fights, right? And at
Yeah.
this certain money, and we got a contract. I don't honor my contract because I don't want to fight the fighters you want me to fight. So I leave, go to another promotion, and fight somebody lesser for not even that much money. We know what you're doing.
It says a
We
lot
know
about the
what you're
person.
trying to do. Right.
Because if it's ever about legacy, if it's ever about fighting the best, I'm taking that fight, bro. Respectfully.
Right.
Yeah, he the
Right.
top dog
Respectfully.
over there. He's the top
Yep.
dog over there. Yeah, I need to see him.
Right.
I got 2 more
Right.
fights left on one more fight or whatever, 2 more fights left on my contract. I need to see him. And after
But
I get him, I'm going for the top dog that's been calling me out the last 2 years. Give me
Right,
him too.
but that's why Terrence was upset. Terrence was like, "Man, you know what? I gotta leave Top Rank, bruh, because I ain't getting the fights I need to get across the street." He
Well,
was
my
like, "I
thing
ain't
is
getting no
this.
fights."
You have to do what you have to do. You have to
Right.
make the best decision because you have to remember this. Whatever decision you make not only affects you, but it affects your family
Right.
because
Right.
you have a family
Right.
to take care of. My thing
Right.
is to take perfect examples like Crawford and Floyd Mayweather,
Mm-hmm.
De La Hoya. There's a lot of people who went through all that,
Right.
but do that while you're young. Don't
Right.
wait so
Right.
long to do it. Because if you let people get away with certain shit, you let some of these promoters get away, they'll keep on.
Yeah, they will.
They're gonna keep on because all we gotta do is throw a couple dollars at them.
Right.
Especially for people who look like us. They think we'll just take anything.
But Terrence did that though. Terrence waited too late. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is why I say when I talk to the amateurs, that's something I always talk to them about when they ask my opinion on something. And I go, whatever you do, don't wait so late.
Right.
Because you gotta remember, what you do affects your future. And you have a family to take care of. That's the number one thing. I ain't talking about the taking care of your whole damn family. Your immediate family, number one, are the first people that come. Your immediate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Moms and pops too, but if you got a wife, you got kids, they come. Think about whatever decision you make because it could affect them. You know what I'm saying? Never let anybody take advantage of you. And if you don't speak up in the beginning, then they're going to think nothing is wrong. So when you go to court for it, it's like, well, I can see the judge now. Well, you let them do this 4 years. Why say something in 2024?
Right,
What's so
right,
different now?
right,
So
right.
that's why
What's
I'm
so
the type of
different
person.
now?
I don't let too much shit pass. I try to say something versus me just keep letting it go on. Because after a while, what's the point of you speaking about it? You've been letting it go on this long.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
But some of these fighters don't like. I heard Shakur say today, he was like, "Man, I'm tired, but I can't call my fight." He was like, "I'm not my own boss." He said, "I have a boss."
Well,
You know what I'm
that's where the
saying? He
problem
said, "I
comes
can't
in.
make decisions." Yeah, he was
That's
like,
where the
"I can't
problem
make
comes in.
decisions like that." Yep.
And like your man said earlier today about being your own boss, because the thing is this: you getting frustrated does not fix the problem.
It doesn't.
Now you
Shakur
need to
knows that
take.
though.
You got to look at the situation with your brother Bud and go, hell no, I'm not. I'm younger than him, and I'm not trying to wait till I get 34 or 35 to complain about this shit. I need
Right.
to find a way up out of here now.
Shakur know that though. That's the thing. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, you know that, man.
I think it's
You
just
know
the
that.
point of being frustrated. Sometimes this is a sport that will frustrate you because the crazy thing is when you sit back and you start looking at your peers and you start looking at everybody else that's getting the fights that they want and they're making the money that they want, and then you go and you look and go, well, what's the problem with me? Okay, my last performance wasn't that good, but I'm not the first fighter who's had a bad performance. So what is it? What is going on? If
Right.
do I need to leave my promotional company? But if that's what
Right.
he's gonna do, now's the time.
But Bill told him, he was like, man, you good. I understand you can't get no fights, but you just ain't on Dev's level. When he
Um,
told him that, I was like, wow, bruh.
Diamond, boxing is worth it, but when it comes to making money, yes, we know it's no insurance. Because we see a lot of these fighters from back in the days who are messed up today. Some of them got
Right,
regular 9 to 5 jobs. Some of them don't have no
right,
money. Some have to have charity events, and you have to go pay just to get an autograph from them.
right, right,
You understand what I'm
right.
saying? So my advice, Diamond, is this. I always tell people this. This goes for anybody. Make sure you invest in your money. Make sure you do right with your money. We all know there's no insurance. We
No,
understand.
them boxers don't do that, bruh. They
Yeah,
don't do that.
yeah, yeah. And the thing is, you have to invest.
Niggas,
You got to save. When you're out here trying to
right.
take care of 500 people, just know that when you jacked up, them 500 people not helping you.
Cause niggas don't even do their taxes. It's a lot of ex-fighters. Yeah, they said they owe back
Yeah,
taxes. Like they
bro.
let their handlers mess them up.
I'm not letting nobody handle nothing because I'm telling you, that's how Fat Joe went to jail.
Yep.
Letting somebody handle something he thought he could trust, and he ended up in jail for 120 days
Yeah.
because he put something in the man's hand that, hey, this man worked for me. I should be
Right.
able to go on vacation while you take care of this. You know what I'm saying? But these
Paid
fighters just gotta
18
be
million.
more.
18 8.
Yeah, stop worrying about going to get
Floyd
4
had
chains, 5 cars, 10 houses.
all right.
Y'all should do all
But
that,
no,
and
you hear
then eh,
you hear what I said though?
what?
Floyd had to pay 18.5 in taxes, bro. He said he don't never want to write that check again, but he said he got to. I said, God.
That's the price to
Whew.
pay. That's the that's the price to pay when I guess with fame. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? More with fame, because any regular Joe ain't about to pay 18.5. He going to jail because you can come
right,
lock me up.
right,
I
right.
barely could keep $18. You think I'm gonna give you 18.5? Shit,
18.5.
lock me up. Lock me up. Shit, lock me up. I'll work my
18.5,
debt
bro.
off in jail. I work my debt off
Yeah,
in jail. But yeah, just be smart
18.5,
with your
bro.
money, man. I tell everybody that. Be smart with your bread, man. That's all I'm saying. You can't be out here trying to take care of 500 people. I'm not. If No Duck Zone becomes a successful business, I'm not out here taking care of 500 people. Now, what I could do for you, I could put you in a position where you can feed your family. But just to be out here doing this to
Right,
you, because you coming to me asking me for money, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
right. He said,
It's not happening.
be, be. You said, be smart with your money, bread, man.
Man, look,
Nah, that's my
I
guy.
ain't
I
with it,
like
man.
bread, man, though. Bread man.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't doing all that, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean?
It
I
is,
love this
man.
sport, no matter how much
Yeah.
it might aggravate me and how much
Right.
other people might aggravate me. But this is no shade when I mention other content creators because I ain't got no beef for nobody and I want to see everybody win. But we have a responsibility, man. And a lot of y'all ain't
Right.
living up to that responsibility. Y'all just worrying about
Hmm.
getting your subscribers up and you out here pushing shit that's not true and all that. Stop it.
Right.
Stop it,
Right.
bruh. Because let me tell you something. You're gonna have a guy like Brett or somebody else that's gonna expose you. You're gonna get exposed. Like I'm trying to tell you,
That's funny.
they can, you're gonna get exposed and you're not gonna like it. So before you
Right.
just push some false shit out, look it up. That's what I like to do. That's why I like to listen to Dante's boxing. I like to listen to
Yeah.
Fight Hype. And
Right.
if I'm not getting nothing from them, I'll Google it. And
Right.
if I don't want to Google, I call somebody. I got people, heavy hitters in the game that I can call and ask a question. Look, bro, I just heard this come across.
Right.
Can you tell me anything
What's up
about
with
that?
What's up with Ali Setback, man? I ain't heard Ali in a minute.
Ellie's always
Ali.
around. I don't, as
Oh,
far as
okay.
doing videos, no, Ellie's always around. You know, Ellie's always. I mean, even with Ellie, a lot of people don't like him. People say what they say about him and this, but he's out here. He's out here doing his work. We may not like
Yeah, he
some of the
grinding.
things that he say. He's
Yeah, he
out here doing
grinding.
this. But people kill me when they talk about they don't like some of the things he say. But then I say, I look at some of y'all say more crazy shit than he say on y'all channel.
Right.
The
Yeah,
difference
Ali
is he's
Setback
getting, you
grinding.
know what I mean? He's traveling the world. He's always in gyms. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to like him what he say, but I respect the grind.
Right. Right. Right.
Radio Raheem. A lot of people don't ain't too crazy about him, but I respect the grind, man. I respect the
Right.
grind because I'm trying to put myself in that same position, not to speak
Right.
how they speak, but just to be in that same position. But we
Man,
gotta, we gotta, we gotta figure this
they
out.
got Radio Raheem going everywhere doing interviews, and they said he ain't
I
got no
seen
connection.
Radio Raheem at the what was it, Canelo and Jamel. That was the
Yeah,
first time I saw him, and me and him passed each other. Great
yeah.
dude, great
Man,
dude.
Radio Raheem made it for itself, bro. They
Yeah,
said
we
he
got
was.
to talk to him. When I mean that dude is cool, that
Yeah,
dude is super cool.
yeah.
Cause I remember I was telling him about what I was doing and everything. He said, "Man, if you need anything, man, holler
Let
at
me
me."
know. Right,
He said we could talk. He said, everybody ain't crazy about me, but it is what it is. But if you need help
right,
with something and I can help, let me know.
right.
And he and me and him be following each other on social media, and it's dope. I just like that, man. It's just dope.
Yeah, cool
You
people.
see people.
Cool people.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like the people who just forget where they come from. Like I make it in no Doug Zone. I can't forget where I come from, so I can't
right,
act snobby. Like I make it, and then you come to me or you hit me one day. And you go, Clarence, let's go live, and I go, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm in a different bracket right now.
right. Oh yeah. I mean, that's hey. If you cut like that, that's how you cut. I ain't cut like that. I'm
No,
cut
no, but
different.
it's like
Yeah, I'm
you
cut.
you you can't do that because
Right.
it's just it ain't right, bro. Now, if I don't mess with you or you ain't been messing with me, then that's
Right.
something different, man.
Right.
Man, I ain't about to talk to you.
Right. Yeah, I'm just cut from a different cloth,
But I
man.
remember everybody who kept No Duck Zone. I mean, I keep it going, but I remember everybody who helped me keep it alive.
Right.
And you can't forget those.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't because without an audience, who the hell you talking to?
Right. But I'm about to go in this the rehab facility to see my mom, bro, for a hot second
Oh man. Oh,
before I get
listen, kiss
home, bro.
moms, man. Kiss moms, and
Yeah,
I hope she gets better.
yeah, and then I'll get back
Go ahead.
on.
Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Do what you do.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah, do what you do. All right, y'all. This is my boy Brett. I love him to death. You know what I mean? My Ohio brother. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be about Amanda, so we're gonna get to it. So, like I said, Amanda's fighting this week. I don't necessarily know the name of her opponent. Um, don't really matter to me, but I'm looking forward to seeing Amanda. And I can't wait till she gets back to New York and fight too, man. Can't wait till she gets back to New York and fight. I might have to do another video because this video right here I kind of messed it up. So I'm gonna have to do this probably over again and talk about Amanda again. Um, Probably Friday night or Saturday morning. But shouts to Amanda Serrano. We love you. We're rooting for you. You are our Puerto Rican princess. I can't wait till you get back to the city, especially to have a fight here. I'm looking forward to seeing it, man. And I would love to see you. I would still love to see you and Alicia Baumgartner, but Alicia has other plans. So it is what it is. But we're definitely gonna come back to do this. My man Brett had me in the whole. I just said I wasn't talking about nothing else, but Amanda, and I got, and it's okay because we just needed to speak about a few things. But I will definitely be back to finish this with Amanda Serrano. So I don't want y'all to think this is it. I'm gonna definitely come back Friday. We'll do something. We'll talk other boxing too, but we definitely gonna bring her up at some point. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I can't stay on here too long today. Gotta make moves. The wife is home, so I gotta do my Doug Dizzle. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all all the time. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this is where it goes down at the No Doug Zone podcast, man. Love all y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be live. I'll be live from the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia going down at the Palladium, Times Square. I'll be live from there. So make sure y'all catch up with me. 1:30 live from the Palladium tomorrow, man. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia press conference, man. Jason Allen, what's up, man? Appreciate you, my guy. Know what I mean? But I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man. All right, y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.